What is up, my tits? Hope you not missed me for too long. What's the 411? What's the cheese of the day?
I want to know.
With that being said, if you're not having such a good day, if you have too much negativity going on in your life, let's go right ahead and drop that and bring some positivity into your life. How are you guys doing? I have been missing my left tit for such a long time, and you guys are finally here to place it back on. Bitch, what the fuck? I don't even know if that made sense as a reference, but as you can tell in the title of this video, I am going to be talking about my experience with having the gastric sleeve surgery done. Many of you guys are very up to date a little bit. You know, if you guys follow all my other social medias on Instagram and on TikTok, that's usually where I have been basically keeping the most updated asides from YouTube. So I do apologize to my YouTube fam. I am so sorry for lacking, and I am here to bring it all for 2026. This year is going to be the year where I am going to be uploading more consistently and just try to keep up with y'all. Stay tuned, please do so. But with that being said, let's get straight to the video, because I know there's a little elephant in the room that we need to address, because we all know that this is not the first time that I've actually tried a weight loss procedure or have tried to lose weight in general. Many of you guys remember I did end up getting the gastric balloon done on April 11th, 2023. Now, at that time, I did have the option to also get the gastric sleeve, but I was a pussy. I was really scared to go under and like get my stomach cut out. That was just like a fear that I had. I did go for the non-invasive route, which is the gastric balloon. What the gastric balloon is that they insert a balloon inside you, meaning disinflate it and then inflate it inside you, and it only takes up about 70% of your stomach, and you only have that in you for 6 to 12 months. That's the time frame that's usually allowed, because after that it could rupture, and I heard it's not a great feeling. It feels like you're cramping up and stuff. I did have mine in for 9 months, and I did lose the amount of weight that you are supposed to lose for the gastric balloon, because I did start off at 265 pounds and I ended at 232 pounds. It was quite a jump. Like, it was a good amount. I haven't weighed that amount in a long time during that time, so I was like, oh wow, like I feel great, I feel amazing. But rebote. Cuando rebotes de más. So I literally gained more than what I originally weighed before the gastric balloon. That is when I decided the year 2025, it was going to be the year that I was going to get the surgery. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to fucking do it. I've been seeing a lot of success stories with everybody. Like, why the fuck not? And not only that, I started to experience a lot of physical struggles with my weight. I couldn't see my panoche. She was like gone. Like, girl, where were you? She wanted to keep her tamed, but my lonjas wouldn't let me. That's another story. It got to the point where literally doing anything, I was huffing and fucking puffing, bitch. Going up and down the stairs, yeah, you will get tired, but not like like, bitch, like, I was so out of breath. I was like, girl, this is not normal. And then I've always had knee problems, but honestly, like, the weight just added more to it because I was just carrying so much of it. Honestly, it was just a lot of discomfort that I had with my knees, for sure. Like, my knees were struggling, girl. Like, they still struggle now, but like, they struggle a lot less than when I weighed fucking, what, 100 pounds more? And another thing also too is how much I would fucking sweat. If you've known me when I was like bigger, and like my friends all around have witnessed it, like, I have always been a very sweaty girl. It's so bad that my makeup would melt off. My makeup wouldn't even last the whole night. Even wearing heels was a fucking struggle. I always had to wear like cute little like kitten heels just so I could last the whole night, and like I wasn't struggling or like with my weight, with carrying myself and shit. Like, it was just so bad and very eye-opening. Even my clothes, girl, like, I did not want to buy new clothes, bigger clothes, because I was like, no, it still fits. My delusional ass. My clothes would not fit. Like, muffin top was out in the max. Like, I'm not trying to say this in a negative way or anything, but those are little moments that I never realized, like, hey, hold up, like, you need to chill on your weight. Like, yes, I felt good. Like, yes, I was still a confident girl, but I'm not as confident as I am now. Like, don't get me wrong, I still got my dick. Like, and I'm not saying that's the only way to feel confident. Like, no, when I would do my glam, I still felt bomb. Like, I still loved doing my hair. I still loved getting dressed. Like, don't get me wrong, I still had my moments where I still felt good. But I think 2025 was the point where I knew that like I wasn't feeling it no more because I stopped wanting to record myself. I didn't want to show my body anymore. And I think that was for sure the sign where I knew it's time to pull that trigger of like, you know what? Let me call my insurance up. Do I qualify? We'll see. All right. The amount of time that I waited for these appointments to go through, the months, like I honestly think to actually get approved and like a set date and everything literally probably took like 4 months with my insurance. And every insurance is completely different. So with that being said, the date is set. May 21st, 2025. Day of surgery. Now I did have to go on liquids about a month prior, but realistically I only did it for 2 weeks because I was like, a month? I'm about to get my stomach cut out. What the fuck? I'm okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 weeks. And I get why the doctor suggested a month. He just wanted my liver to be as disinflamed as possible and just everything disinflamed as possible. So it's easier to do the procedure. So I understood that for sure. But when it came down to the 2 weeks, I made sure I was like on liquids. And he did say if I ever felt hungry or anything, literally just have pure lettuce. Just pure lettuce. And like a little bit of chicken. And I literally only did that once, which was like 3 days prior. And I fucking did it. Now, before I actually did the liquids, I weighed at 286 pounds. Surgery day, after doing 2 weeks of fucking liquids, dude, I weighed 281. I was like, damn, like all I had to do was liquids to lose that amount. But then once I start grubbing, I'm gonna gain all that weight back. You guys saw that I uploaded some like TikToks of me literally, no, actually I uploaded a YouTube video of like my surgery day and how I did with my healing and like how I was doing with my liquids and everything. Obviously the vlog is up there and even my TikToks are up there. So if you want to go check it out, go check it out. It's literally in the links down below in the link in the description box. But literally great experience, except I did stop vlogging, I think when I was about 2 weeks out or 3 weeks out. And I don't know why I stopped because I think, you know what? I think I did know. I know why I stopped. I just started being more consistent on TikTok. And the thing with me and my ADHD mind is that once I start focusing hard on one thing, I tend to forget the other platforms. And that's not a good thing. So medication is #1 priority this year as well. I need to get re-diagnosed, babes. Because maybe I just need a new medication or something, or I just need to take half a pill of the dose because it's very strong. And when I get to the point of solids, I felt like I already was able to do so because I did start feeling hungry. Like I actually started feeling like my stomach was grumbling. And I didn't know that was normal or not. So obviously I always checked in with my doctor. My doctor was on the hotline on my phone for anything that I felt. Cause literally if they say call us for anything, girl, I'm going to call for anything. Like, and that's the same thing that you should do too. If a doctor tells you call him for anything, you call him for anything. I don't give a fuck. Like if I'm bothering the fuck out of you, like I'm going to get some fucking answers. So that's what I fucking did. And that's what you guys should do too. All right. If you guys ever considered getting surgery or anything, do it. Your life's on the line. I started feeling hunger signals. So I told them and I was like, hey, like, can I start having solids? Like, I'm feeling a little hungry. And I think they were kind of just being more like, girl, like, you need probably like a few more days, like a week probably. And I was like, no, BS aside, I'm already feeling like pretty hungry. Like, I actually feel like I need something else besides liquids because I don't feel like as energized or anything. So then they're like, okay, go for it, but start very slowly. And so I did. And I had some avocado. And it was the best meal ever. Like, so fucking bomb. It was so fucking delicious. I literally had it with black pepper, with salt, and some chile on it. Probably not the greatest combo, but it was absolutely delicious. And it was so smooth and soft, like very puree vibes. So it literally just went down so smoothly. I even did a TikTok on that as well. And I think I only took like about like 4 or 5 bites and I was already done. And it was like tiny bites too. And during this time, you have to be very slow with like taking your bites, chewing your food, make sure it's nice and masticada, and then wait a moment so it could go down and sit, and then you can move on to your next bite. So like obviously I had to follow that routine to make sure that I don't rupture anything because your stomach is still healing. Reminder, like they literally cut out your stomach and like just sewed it together. So if you have anything heavy, that shit could just rupture and you're done. I feel like the puree stage definitely was very easy for me personally. I am a veggie kind of girl. I actually don't mind having vegetables. I really buck with it, to be honest. And so it literally got to the point where I would make a caldo de pollo, but with just the vegetables that it would come with and just the chicken broth. And it was so good. Like, I would blend it up, guys, and it tasted so fucking delicious. Like, even talking about it, low-key, like, sounds really good. Am I pregnant? I definitely had a really good phase for the puree. I had frijoles, and frijoles, ooh, girl, I love frijoles. Frijoles was my, like, top tier favorite foods during puree. And then eventually, I don't know if it was in between the solid phase and the puree phase or during the solids. I think it was kind of like puree / going to solids. A bad experience that I did have, I wouldn't even say a bad because it is a normal experience to have when you get the gastric sleeve, is constipation. Me and constipation that time, we really were struggling together. And I mean, struggling. I have never felt this type of discomfort, this type of constipation. It was so bad, guys, to the point where I went to the fucking ER and was like, hey, I got the gastric sleeve not too long ago. This is my phase right now. I am constipated as fuck. I was constipated for like almost a week, guys. And I did my best. I even did like the fucking shoving shit up your fucking asshole with the liquid thingy, the animal thingy, so it could break it down. I just tried so many different things to the point where I had to go to the doctor and they were like, hey, you know, like, there's not really much I can do. Just try this. And if it doesn't work, then come back. And I'm like, bitch, I was there at the fucking ER for like hours. I got there like at fucking 1 o'clock and I left like at 5 o'clock in the morning for them to tell me that. Girl, bye. The good thing is like my insurance didn't charge me, so at least it covered it. But anyways, got to the point where I did eventually go poo-poo and it was the best feeling ever. I was telling my mom about the whole experience because my mom was taking care of me and stuff and she was just wanting my little updates and I would tell her and everything, and that was something that I obviously told her about because I'm like, Mom, what the fuck do I do? ¿Qué como? ¿Qué hago? And she's like, ay, mija, no sé. Until when I did, I was like, Mama, cagué. And I actually took my first shit at Alan's and Danny's house. So I literally called her and I was like, oh my God, Mom, I fucking took a shit. I took a shit. And she was like, oh my gosh, mija, I'm so happy. That's so good. Very cheerful, very amazing moment. I fucking loved it. It was the best feeling fucking ever. Like, I really didn't think I was gonna get relieved like that in such a long time. Like, it was just amazing. But other than that, I feel like that was the only like negative bad experience that I really had that like literally is engraved in my mind, because like pain wise after surgery or like anything, yeah, I had pain here and there like occasionally, but it wasn't anything crazy where I was like, oh my God, like the constipation, if anything, was more annoying than what I could remember of the pain. And also what helped was, since I've already been under anesthesia, like the second time that I woke up from anesthesia, I wasn't nauseous or anything, because that's normal if you've never been put under. Like, that's usually a side effect that people get first timers that go under. So FYI for those who's never had surgery, and if you've never been put under, be prepared. So that's usually the case for most people. I don't know. If it's not for you, then shit, lucky you. Worked out, because eventually I ended up having more protein, more fibers. Like, I was just really trying to like hydrate myself, because that's something that I was lacking on a lot, on my protein stuff, because I did stop drinking the protein 20s. You guys remember those juices that I would drink? Like the ones right here. Literally, like, I got so grossed out by them. So grossed out. I was like, ew, this is so nasty. Like, I can't fucking drink this. I just couldn't drink it no more. So I was like, all right, I have to like figure out something else. Like, what can I fucking do now? Since like, I really would rely on those a lot to get my protein in, especially when you get out of surgery. Like, it's really hard to try to find ways to like get your protein, especially with small amounts that you're able to have. Like, that's why it's very important to take your vitamins. That I've been lacking on right now, but we'll get into that in a bit. I did end up stalling for like a little bit, nothing too crazy, I feel like. And that stall actually was on June 11th through July 2nd. So basically like a whole month. I only lost 4 pounds. And normally I would be at least losing like fucking 8 pounds. Like, it depends on the average. That's one thing that I did do, is that I kept track with my fucking weight. The only thing that I fucked up on is that I would weigh myself every single week. I would say that's good for the beginning, but then after like 3 months or 4 even, I personally would start weighing at least once a month. I feel like that's like the best to kind of keep yourself mentally sane and not so focused on the numbers, because I feel like that's something that I struggled with a lot. And now personally, like, I don't really see the numbers no more because it's more about how I've been feeling. And that's what you slowly start learning too. Well, that's something that I learned personally. I feel like that was like my major stall. And honestly, I don't know what stopped me from the stall. I think I think it was because I started walking more. Because I did walk a lot during the beginning when I was like recovering, because that's the main thing you need to do is you need to continue just walking a lot. Personally, I just walked a lot. I think it got to the point where I did stop for a moment and that caused me to stall. So I feel like with me starting my walks again and maybe even also in taking more foods, I feel like that also helped a little bit too, just because I'm like burning and like fueling my body. I honestly still don't understand the stall, like how I got out of it, to be honest. That's still kind of like a little bit of a mystery, but it could be a lot of things, honestly. Maybe it's just my body like resetting and just needed a moment to like halt on the weight or something, but I don't know. That's just me thinking about the stall. But after that whole stall, I literally just started dropping like weight after weight after weight, more pounds, 5, 8 each week, dude. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, bitch? Like, I'm losing so much fucking weight. Like, what the fuck? And at this point, I was like, okay, like, you could notice the weight loss, right? But it was only like minimally. Once I got back to 230, that was like, oh shit, I'm back to like when I had my gastric balloon surgery. Like, I'm back to like a good weight. Like, I'm set. And it wasn't like also something that I was so crazy noticeable. And I'm not saying that it wasn't noticeable. Like, yeah, it was, but it's nothing crazy like how it is noticeable now. But at that time, I was like, fuck, I'm feeling amazing. My clothes is fitting a lot looser. Like, I just feeling so good. I'm radiating more. I'm feeling more confident than I was before. Like, I'm feeling more comfortable, like wanting to go out wearing heels. I was being more comfortable wearing heels. Like, I was able to last a little bit longer. I was sweating a little less. Like, it was just all a great feeling that I was experiencing at that moment. And I was like, fuck, like, I'm feeling great. Like, I'm doing so good. I'm gonna keep going. Like, I'm gonna still watch what I'm eating and I'm still gonna like try to do this, but like also I'm not gonna be so hard on myself. And I really feel like I haven't been so hard on myself, and I'm so proud of myself, because whenever I try to lose weight, I'm always so hard on myself. Like, I'm such a bitch to myself, guys. Like, it's not okay, but like, I'm such a bitch that I will literally use it like food as a reward. Food should never be used as reward, alright? Like, first of all, food is used to fucking fuel you up, alright? Like, a reward is like fucking, I don't know, smoking a blunt after having a long day. That's a reward. But I was just feeling amazing. So it got to the point, obviously, that I'm like having solids, and I'm like, oh my god, my first meal, it has to be fucking sushi. And I had fucking sushi, and it was the best meal of my fucking life. I want sushi again now, though. Sushi does sound amazing. During the solid foods phase, now I'm actually feeling more energetic. Now I'm actually having energy. Now I have the motive to do things. Now I'm actually being out here and doing things, getting shit done. And I'm like, all right, cool. This is a brand new bitch. And I'm here like just watching with my bites. I'm watching of how much I'm eating. I'm just making sure that I'm like trying to do things right. And obviously I'm still gonna have little slip ups here. Like, yeah, I'll have a fucking bite of a burger. I'll have some fucking papitas. I'll have fucking like a taco from Taco Bell. Like, you know, I'll have my little gustos, but it's not like I'm able to fucking grub on the whole thing. And it's not like I'm having it every single fucking day. You know, like, I still try to manage to like eat things that are gonna like fuel me up good, because one thing that I did notice is that red meat does not sit that well in my stomach. Like, it sits, especially pork, it still sits good, whatever, but like, it's just so heavy. And I feel like people don't really understand that. I didn't really understand that, because when I was like, before the surgery, I could eat anything and I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck, and I felt full. Like, I don't know what you mean by it felt heavy. It just felt fucking good. That guy got so close to my car. Why did it get so close? Now, with my clothes feeling looser and I'm feeling amazing, going on my hikes and everything, I feel like just time flew by, and I was just really enjoying the moment of like feeling amazing and just taking it all in. And I feel like I was still in disbelief that I really did get the surgery, because like food now isn't really like my main focal point. Like, yeah, when I'm hungry, I'm like, ooh, what should I eat? Oh, you know what? I'm craving that. I'll have that like probably later in like the next few days. Like when I have the chance to try it, like I'll have my cravings, and it's nothing bad to have. It's just like doing them in an accurate like time frame and just not overdoing it. And that's something that I just learned, especially from being a binge eater. Even though I was never diagnosed as being a binge eater, like I just knew that I just loved food and I enjoyed food and I enjoyed grubbing and I enjoyed stuffing my face. And it got to the point where obviously like I just didn't feel that great anymore, and that's why I ended up getting the fucking surgery. So honestly, overall, now finally hitting under 200 pounds. It's even crazy for me to say it out loud because I never thought I would be under 200 ever in my life if I didn't do the surgery. I really didn't think so. I really did think that I was going to be on 600-pound life, and that was going to be my life, and I was going to be happy with that, and I was just going to eat my life away, and that was that. Like, that's literally what I low-key thought for a moment. And I'm glad that I did change that decision and did the surgery, because I feel like now I see more better things for myself into the future. Even though like, yeah, I could be a little dark and sometimes I really don't know what I want, but I at least know that I'm gonna be here happier and long enough and actually discover new things and just keep learning new things and just keep living life and just enjoying life. And I feel like that's something that I'm finally able to do, and I'm happy that I'm able to do it. And I'm not trying to disregard that I was never happy. Like, yeah, I had my happy moments. Like when I was bigger, like obviously I feel like I'm still a radiant, confident, beautiful woman when I was a lot bigger, 100 pounds more. But like, it's just a completely different feeling, especially now not worrying about like, oh my God, am I sweating? Oh my God, this, how does this fit on me? Or how do I look on this? Or how do I feel like this and this and this and that? Like now it's more of a like a I get to focus now on better things. I could actually focus on my mental health. I could actually focus on actually improving my body more. I could improve it now because now my body feels lighter on me, so it's easier to do things. I could prosper and open up a business, which I really do want to try to like get started with this year. Like this year is just coming with a lot of new changes and a new positive things. And now being my official weight as of right now, from my last weigh-in, which was December 31st of 2025, I weighed at 183.4, meaning that I have lost 102.6 pounds. I fucking did that. Swallow them haters. I'm just kidding. No, I fucking did that, bitch. I have lost over 100 fucking pounds. I am feeling amazing. I never thought I would be in this position. I am just very happy, and I'm very thankful for the support that I had around me, especially my mom. I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to my mother, the mother that birthed me, because she really was there for me. She really did help me go through that journey, and I just love her so much. And I know that she just did it with love and care, and I just love my mom so much. I will cherish her forever, and I just want to appreciate her. And I also want to appreciate my friends and the people that were around me during this journey, because not only me during this time I got the surgery, other of my friends got the surgery too. So like we were messaging each other back. We were like, hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you feeling? Like it was just like a great connection that I was able to have with my friends, especially since they knew how it is like going through the surgery too. So it's always great to have a really good support system. Obviously there's still things that I could be lacking on. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I haven't been working out yet, right? And I have been lacking all my vitamins. I need my iron pills ASAP because girl, ya me desmayé una vez, and I've never fainted like that before. So iron pills are definitely a need in my system right now, but this just has been a journey, and I can't wait for more. I really just can't wait to see what else comes in the future, and I just can't wait. But with that being said, I know I feel like this video, I definitely missed out a lot of things that I feel like I really did want to tell you guys. But honestly, like there's just so much that like this is just was able to flow out from my mind right now. All right. So with that being said, if I missed out anything, or if there's any questions, comments, concerns, lo que sea, comment down below, because I am planning on doing like this little series, I guess you could say, of just gastric sleeve talk. gastric sleeve talk in the car. Just here chilling, sit down. I'll even probably like eat some food with y'all at one point. Like, or I'll even do like a little like, oh, this is what, like an example of what I eat. And I'll just chit chat with y'all of like the gastric sleeve. Like that's literally something that I really do want to do. So if that's a series that you guys are actually wanting to see, like keep the comments flowing, because once the comments stop flowing, then that's when the videos are going to be stopping, babes. All right. That's a fair warning for y'all. I'm threatening y'all, alright? I'm just kidding, no. That's mean. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really do hope that I have at least like shared a good amount of my experience. And obviously this is not going to be the end of my talk of my experience or anything. I will definitely keep talking about it more and more throughout my whole platform. So if you guys don't follow me already, go right ahead and follow me at Irmititsxo on all of my social medias, TikTok, fucking Instagram, YouTube. I forgot what else I do. But anyways, I love you guys so fucking much. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video to anybody who thinks is going to have an amazing connection with us. And I will see you very soon. Toodles my tits. Mwah.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.